going on, guys? It's me, NJT, but you can call me Nick, and that's right, we're back. We played some more Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. If you guys check out last video, yeah, we're back. So, if you guys check out last video, Choco's back, she's the mastermind. I already knew for reasons, so yeah. Okay, so we need to figure out who the murder was. It was the money.
God!
It was for the money, the $1
money,
million.
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again!
Oh, here she goes with her different personalities. That's right, I remember that. All the money.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Yeah, I know.
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go.
Sweet cheeks, excuse
Now,
me?
can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
It was oh yeah, it was blackmail. No, what? But Monokuma blackmail.
I got it! In her case, it was betrayal.
Precisely. You see, once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards.
True.
Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Yeah,
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world. In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours?
Yeah.
Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the
It's probably
subject.
our hottest,
We are discussing your memories. What I'm
hottest
trying
thing.
to say is, the seed of despair
hottest
is
personality.
closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
What?
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Yeah,
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having
I
our
get it,
memories
I get
make us
it.
not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
Real? Then hurry up and tell us.
Yeah, come on.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
You will? What? The outside.
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
So something really did happen out there.
Yeah.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see?
Yes, please, show us.
I wanna see too. See your faces sink into despair.
Just show us already.
Now then, open sesame!
Oh.
Behold, the world beyond the school walls!
Here we go.
This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
Is this the big twist? What? No! That's impossible! No! No, 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 no! What? That's impossible! That's impossible! No, 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 no!
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
That's not true, I don't believe it! That's bull
None of
crap!
this makes any sense!
That's bull!
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something.
That's right! Tucker's right, that's right!
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
What?
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your
Because you
best
took
to
away my
find
memories, dumbass!
Better kick your brain in the ass, cause it's up to that gray lump whether you live or
What the
die.
hell happened?
I don't remember. Ain't a fucking excuse no more. Cause now it's time for the final class trial.
We already had one though. What? What's happening? We already had a class trial.
Come on, bitches. Remember?
Oh, you
What
piece
the
of
fuck
crap.
happened now?
You want us to remember when it comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed us?
I don't understand it.
What's the meaning of the footage we saw?
Is this another one of your
I mean, what am I supposed to be like?
Nobody remember anything.
That
No, that's wrong. Actually, she might remember.
Who might remember?
Jill.
The other two. Genocide Jack. The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge.
That's true. That's
Their
true.
memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality is forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with...
Just do it.
No! Absolutely not! That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity!
Do it.
You're the only one we can rely on.
Yep.
Da-da-da-da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer!
What's up, Jill?
Wait, she just gave in like it was nothing.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet ya!
Nice to meet you too.
That's enough!
Yeah.
Look at the stupid screen!
Aye aye, Roger, you got it, Captain!
Some bad stuff, man.
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but... Of course it does!
Huh?
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Good.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know? Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Yeah, what happened?
What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
Tragedy.
Oh no! You seriously
Huh?
forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
Just answer the question. What happened
Yeah,
out
what
there?
happened to us?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening. But it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
That was the most...
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event.
What?
Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is... now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
What do you
Explain
mean?
yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made,
What do you mean? How did it happen?
but it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster.
And as a result, in basically no time flat!
No.
The world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die!
Okay, that's enough of your little lovers' quarrels. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right?
True.
The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
What?
How can the world just end? It's the world!
Calm down. It's okay. There is no need to panic. Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway. So the world ending isn't that big a deal.
It is!
Come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous. I have another ridiculous story to tell you. It's the story of the Tagami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Tagami family?
Why are they all... Alright.
Correct! Well done, peasant!
I'm not a peasant!
I didn't say anything yet.
Yeah, I know.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it!
Huh?
Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
But do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean.
Anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Tagami name has perished.
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Yeah.
And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
They couldn't possibly be gone!
Nah, this is not.
To guide
I
the world.
can't. Nah.
There
Nah,
is
man.
no world anymore,
Nah,
remember?
this is no.
But a full year ago.
Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Huh? I don't make sense.
No, you
There's
don't.
no way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago.
True, we did.
If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Yeah, that's true, huh?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken?
Nah, no. We caught you now.
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
But it...
Well, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
Who's he? San Makoto.
Few weeks ago?
Yeah, we got here only a few weeks ago.
I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually
2 years?
happened more recently, right? Huh? 2 years
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
We what? What are you talking about?
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God. So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right?
Come now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
How are...
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
No. The tragedy. What? No!
I got it! If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Nope. Nope. No. I mean,
So that
no
explains
matter
the
what anyone
photos.
says.
Another correct answer. Well done,
Shut
peasant.
up, stop calling me peasant!
Seriously? This routine again?
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
That is
That's
too
right.
much.
You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy, and that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life.
God damn, that's too much.
That's not possible!
No. Oh god, too much. I need to look this up, this is way too much.
2 years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class! This is all just surreal. Plus, if 2 years have passed, how freaking old am I?
Everyone's so 2 years? I could never lose.
We've been living here for— Hell no! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome— Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
No, it's wrong.
Yeah. Man, that's...
There's something I'd like you to take a look at.
Jesus.
This notebook right here.
Huh? Hey, why is my name written
So
on
we
it?
have been here
I
before.
found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
No, just do it, man.
Sure, whatever you want. But
It's...
Wuzza, is something wrong?
it's kinda similar. No, even more than that. This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt! But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing! No way!
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak. But somehow, you forgot all about it.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
I'm
I don't
starting
like to
to...
believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. But just like Hero, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
How did we lose our
After
memories?
seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Oh,
Just so desperately dark. The mystery's solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here. Shit, man, I've never been to a funeral. Hell yes!
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on? How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind. I'm bored. Explaining stuff is boring.
We are bored of this world.
what do you mean you're bored?
Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out. This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so
I'm just-
completely to such
I am
stimulating
baffled.
despair.
I have nothing to say.
Yeah, so figure out the rest
That
for yourself!
is one of the
I'm
biggest
sick of
twists
expositioning all this shit!
ever. That's bigger than Junko. That's bigger than Junko. Mitch plays.
Figure out where your memories come from.
Mitch
That's
plays.
at the
You
heart
didn't
of all
spoil
of this.
anything too big. That was probably the biggest twist I've ever. It was. We fainted. That must be it.
The moment I lost my memories, I can't think of of any time other than that day.
The day we fainted. That must have been it. That must have been it.
When I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall, when I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh?
I
don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up.
Oh crap! I didn't mean to skip that. My bad.
I assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by!
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
You got it, honey. 2 years of memories? Poof! Gone! Which means, of course...
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time. Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other, but
by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school. That's what those photos reveal.
Yep, that's what they reveal! You were all such close friends! You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other! And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated! What a terribly tragic tale! Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it!
You're the one who set things up to be like this!
I love you all so much.
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love.
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it! All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair! Our plan to bring despair to all mankind! Let's go back in time 2 years, okay? Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just the worst!
Yeah, everyone did seem.
Everyone was enjoying themselves so much!
But that couldn't last forever, of
Hey,
course.
she is the hottie.
The peacefulness only made it through that first year.
Then.
Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity.
I
The
can't
biggest,
believe
most
that.
awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy. All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end. And as you can imagine, the school was no exception.
What
Oh crap! I
are
accidentally
you?
said that.
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon. Everyone is capable of it, and now the entire world has fallen into despair.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We
Yeah, me
didn't
neither,
ask you to
Kyoko.
try to understand.
Me neither.
This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay, so let's get back to the story. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors. The
Ow.
members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
And then, something super neat happened! Now pay attention, cause this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once! So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter! That's right! It was transformed into a shelter! Ah, I said it twice!
Yeah, you did.
Now, Someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison. Do any of you know who that might have been?
I got it!
Headmaster.
Could
Kyoko's
only
dad.
have been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise. To say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the
Guys, this is just blowing my mind. I really didn't expect this more than anything. So please leave a like, guys, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next Danganronpa Super Happy Havoc video. Oh my god, please like us. Bye bye.